Hey guys, we're all together. We're best friends and we're together. At the beginning of this episode, we're not going to be together, but then we will be together. It's fine. Just go with it.
Just wait until the audio starts sucking, and then you'll know.
And then it won't. It'll get better.
Yeah, it'll still suck a little bit, but not as sucky as when it's out in the sucky room.
We're sorry.
My name's Lucy, and I play Poppy Mâché.
My name's Charlie, and I play Caesar Canvas.
I'm here too. I'm Troy, and I play Mr. Greyscale.
I'm Tom. I'm the GM of Puppets.
Yeah, I'm no snitch. I reckon tonight we break out of this prison.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
let's break out of the fucking
Yeah, go.
prison.
For some reason, in my mind, I just want to say it's a classic move for us, but we've never done it before.
No, we've never.
It's a classic
never-
move for us. This is the
Yeah.
second time we've broken out of one of Tom's prisons, and also we've broken out of this cell already today. So, you know,
Classic.
it's not off-brand.
So it is a classic us move. We've got phone. We should call people to start causing and committing crimes tonight at the exact time we want to escape.
Yeah, let's start the plan.
Let's do it.
iRing monitor. Is this a case of you want us to talk through the conversations or just roll charm to see if we can convince them to do it, Tom?
Let's do both, because you should role play as well as role play.
Oh, God.
Player.
This guy works for you, so it's going to be a pretty easy charm roll. I'm going to say charm roll 5.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sure.
I roll a d6, so... Mr. Butler Monitor Lizard, I need you to do something for me tonight that I've never, and I say never, have asked you to do before.
Yes, sir. What is it? Wash your feet?
No, I've asked you to do that before.
I've asked you to do that many a time. Tonight I need you to take the hearse for as big, long, and fast of a joyride as you can possibly hope for. I rolled a 6, Tom.
Excellent.
Exactly.
And so, what is this for?
I just want you to experience joy for once in your life, Monitor. You've had to suffer through servitude to me for all your life and all your time. You've never even been on a show, you poor fool. I think you should, right now, tonight, take the car and just go crazy, please.
Tell him to really rev the engine when he goes by the jailhouse.
Really rev the engine when you go by the jailhouse.
We want to hear him, you know.
If you could get like a 5-star hit and run, not a hit and run, a like 5-star bounty on you, like the cops are chasing you down, I'll double your pay for the year.
Well,
Yeah,
sir.
and just pull into a garage after and like change the paint, and you'll be fine.
No, we don't. I cover the microphone and go, I don't really care about that part, Caesar. We can, we'll take it as it comes.
Well, sir, I really appreciate that. I've never had you tell me to just have fun before. I've been cranking 90s in my room, and I'm pleased that you were willing to give me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. And he hangs up, and you guys are confident that Dr. Butler is going to cause some fucking ruckus tonight.
Amazing.
I'll call Mohawk Mo.
Okay.
Yeah, I toss you the phone.
Mohawk, how are you feeling?
I'm a lot better. I actually feel heaps better now. The bleeding stopped, which is good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can you do me a huge favor tonight?
I can try.
I need you to cause a ruckus. A cops get called level ruckus.
Graffiti?
If you want.
Okay. I'll do my
Yes.
best. Hey,
At this time precisely.
Poppy, thanks for caring about me.
Yeah?
Alright.
Wait, hand me the phone.
Caesar also wants to talk to you.
No, I hang up.
Oh,
No,
never
wait,
mind.
no, you
Goodbye.
have to make a charm roll. You have to make a charm roll.
Oh, sorry. What's my DC?
6. I think you can just pass that by default.
Oh, shit, you're right.
But you rolled now, so you have to take the roll.
Do I?
I don't care. What did you roll? Just for the funnies of it?
I don't want to talk.
Just for the funnies? Did you roll a 1? Everyone else, what's the ruling?
I forgot I could... can I say, I roll a D20. I forgot I can, pass automatically if I just take half. Because I would have had a 10.
And you rolled a 1.
Yes, because I'm fucking stupid and I forgot. I was not
to
thinking
be fair,
as I did it.
forgot that was a rule until we brought up the taking half during cool under pressure. Like, I forgot that was a rule at all.
Yeah, you can take half, Lucy, it's fine.
Yes!
But that's really funny, though.
Yay! Thank you, Tom, for being an ever so kind,
I'm a
omnipotent god.
nice guy. Caesar, you get tossed the phone.
Okay, cool. I call up Orangin.
Mr. Greyscale?
Good.
Hello?
Hey, Orangin, no, this is Caesar. Look, I wanted to apologize for my attitude earlier. It was a really funny prank. I feel bad that I ruined your shot, and I want to make it up to you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, will you sign the release so we can put it on screen?
Yeah, I'll sign the release, and I also bought you a little something too. If you want to meet me at the library at midnight, or did we decide a time? Sorry, I hold the phone back. Did we decide a time?
Midnight's fine. Midnight's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, midnight's
Yeah.
good.
If you want to meet me inside the library at midnight, yeah, I'll see you then. I'll sign the form.
Awesome. Sounds good.
If it's locked, I'm already in there. Just find a way in.
Yeah, okay. I'll just climb through a window. Thanks. All right,
Yeah.
bye, Caesar.
See ya.
That was weird. Can you make a charm roll, Charlie? DC 6?
Yeah. I am skilled at charm.
Oh, so you can just pass.
Yeah.
Cool. You hang up the phone, you guys all have solid plans for how you're going to escape from prison.
I hope the
Hey,
fridge doesn't set on fire from us covering up all the ventilation shafts.
We'll find out.
I didn't cover up any of the ventilation bits, but...
hey guys. We're playing D&D in person.
Oh shit, are we
Oh,
recording
no, we're not.
already?
We're playing Kids on Bikes in person. Yeah, we are.
But we're in person.
Yeah.
We're in person. Preemptively, I'm just going to say it. There might be a bit of fridge hum. Sorry.
It wouldn't be Season Quest without inconsistent audio quality.
And inconsistent podcast quality.
And inconsiderate cast members, right?
I'm sorry.
I think I have a chest infection. Let's get going.
Okay, those are excuses. Let's play.
And you were preparing for a prison heist.
Yeah.
Prison break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for a
You're not
puppet
stealing
prison
from
break.
the prison, right?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they have been doing the investigation and they've got, like, reasons to actually suspect us. Do we want to have a look at their evidence before we go?
Do we have time for that?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, all of them are going to be gone, right? Assuming they're all gone.
According to plan, yes.
Yeah, you hear the two frogs that are in the facility go like, oh my god, wait, hold up, hey, buddy, Fermat, there's a for some reason a crime and another crime and a third crime. Okay, we'll deal with that. Okay, let's go. And they bolt out of the room.
Oh, that was easy.
It's, honestly, it's pretty easy. Open the door and go.
Yeah, we've got the key. We don't need you to origami slide under the door or anything.
I think we left it unlocked anyway.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you open the door and you're just leaving.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we'll have a look through their evidence and stuff to see if they've got anything, if that's okay.
That's okay. Sure thing.
I do that.
Yeah, let's search. I wanna roll for searching stuff.
Let's do a brain or grit, I guess, would make sense to me, if you're looking around.
I'm using brain.
I'm gonna use grit.
Charlie didn't bring his dice.
I'm going to use grit because that's my D20.
Cool. There's going to be a difficulty of, let's say, like, 12.
13.
I don't know why I try, Thomas.
Do you fail?
I got a 6.
Okay. You can take an adversity token, even though you don't know how many you have.
No.
I think you have, like, 3.
I have 4 in total now.
I got a 6 plus 1.
You fail. You can have an adversity token.
Lucy finds what she's looking for.
Lucy finds what she's looking for. Lucy looks through...
Who's Lucy?
Sorry, Poppy looks through the sort of files. Grayscale and
You can do it.
Caesar both... I really wish that on podcast you could capture my brain functioning in real time, watching the gears turn. I almost pop out of my head. You're both like looking for what you you're like fucking like, oh, it'll be on the disc or whatever, and you're just sort of looking through that. Poppy's like, I know that they would keep files in like filing cabinets, so you're opening the filing
crazy.
cabinet and you go.
I know where paper lives, okay?
You open up the A, obviously it's right there under Alma. You read through their evidence files and you're noticing that like pretty much every single word that's written down is just like, there's a question mark next to everything. It's only guesses. There's no evidence that they've put in, like no thought they've put into the evidence, right? They've got like your name's down there, question mark, Mohawk Mo, question mark, producer, question mark, Alma, question mark.
It's
Is
just
it-
like Troy's notes.
Yeah.
It is.
you read through some more of the files, you look into like their investigation. They've got written down that Alma's house burnt down, but that no one was in there.
Anything I wouldn't have already known.
Yeah, I think it's mostly stuff you already know. The main thing that you're gleaming from this is that they actually have no idea what's going on. Like, there's no actual evidence here. It's mainly just like they know there's a crime and they know that the crime needs to have a culprit.
I cross out the little question marks next to our names and I write innocent next to them.
Yep.
That's wicked smart.
That'll do it.
Yeah, sure thing.
And I put it back and I'm like, let's go.
Sweet. You step out into Demelina's. It's
Into
nighttime.
the midnight air.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's late at night, much later than you guys normally stay up. You, in order, Poppy walks out, Greyscale walks out, Caesar walks out, but Prisoner Puppet, do you have a name? He was just
Prisoner
called
Pete.
Prisoner Pete. He doesn't follow.
Hey, Prisoner Pete, you not coming?
I'm coming. He kind of like tries to step forward, but
Come
like,
on, step out the cave.
I don't know if I can.
Whole new world.
I don't think I can do it.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
No, I mean like, I don't think I can do it.
Okay. Well, you gotta try.
I can assure you that I'm trying. He like steps forward, and you see that when he steps forward, it's almost as though like something invisible pulls him back. You know what I mean?
Okay. Change of plans. You stay here, Prisoner Pete. We'll find a way out for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry. This is just part of the plan now. All right.
Yeah. Sure. I'll go back to where I'm supposed to be, and I'll keep doing what I'm supposed to do.
As part of the plan, for us.
Yeah.
Not for the prison. For us. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Okay. He goes.
Don't you worry about it.
He like turns around and walks back towards the cell, and you sort of feel this like deep sadness from him, where it's like he really did want to be free. He really did want to, explore the world and get out of the cave, but something stopped him.
What a sad little man. We should probably get going regardless.
What a sad little man. Anyways, moving on
he's
from that
fucked.
guy.
So we've sent out Orangen to go to the library to break in.
Yeah. Hopefully he set off that alarm.
Producers, not producer,
Dr. Monitor
Yep.
is in the car, racing down roads and causing chaos as much as he can.
I believe his full name is Monitor Butler, and then he's got a doctorate.
Sometimes he's Mr. Dr. Butler, just if I forget that Mr. is my name.
So he's Dr. Butler, Dr. Monitor Butler, if you're referring to him by full title.
Yep.
Dr. M. Butler.
Yep.
Butler. And Mohawk Mo's out doing graffiti.
Yeah.
I'm worried if they take Mohawk Mo, they're going to interrogate him like they did with us. Because he's one of the people they suspect. Said in the file.
Our interrogations weren't that bad, were they? In fact, some of us had a great time.
Well, yes, mine went quite swimmingly.
I'm more thinking of they were trying to get us to turn on each other. They might, try pull information from him that isn't true.
Well then, what are you suggesting? We go save him?
Yeah.
Fine. But we're not saving Orangen.
No. They don't suspect he did it, so it doesn't matter.
And Dr. Butler has been sworn to silence. He would never speak of my affairs and whatnot, but also, I'm innocent, so he doesn't have anything he could tell them.
He also knows karate. And
Oh
plays
yeah, I just don't
Fortnite.
think they're going to take him.
And he plays Fortnite. Craig's mad 90s.
That's not in the episode.
Wasn't in the episode, but Dr. Butler plays Fortnite in Craig's 90s. It's important to his character. I don't know why Lucy cut it out. I know that if Lucy had said something like that in her season, it wouldn't have been cut out because it's important.
It's foreshadowing.
Yeah, to this event. Fucking hell, Lucy. Oh, how'd you not notice that was foreshadowing? Now I'm just going to have to completely rethink my plans because the whole point was that actually Dr. Butler had stolen Alma by cranking Mad 90s on him in a Fortnite game, which made Alma want to leave the town forever.
Let's go save Mohawk Ma.
Copy that.
Do we tell him where to graffiti?
You just
Do we
told
have an idea?
him, I'm pretty sure, to, cause mischief and get back to his roots of being a mischievous little fella.
I mean,
Put on the mohawk again.
the frogs would have put on the sirens.
Yeah.
We'll just follow them and see if they go to him.
And they have a lot of trouble arresting people anyway. Like, it took them a long time to get me.
Now,
Did it?
I went on a pretty decent chase.
do we have a
Do you want to roll like a charm check to lie?
Charm is D8.
Charlie's just guessing because he didn't bring his character sheet to Wellington.
I'm going to write it down, and you're going to see that I'm right on all accounts.
You got a 1.
Charming.
I didn't even give you a DC, but a 1 doesn't beat whatever I was thinking. I would have said the DC is probably like a 6, and you got a 1. So, I mean, it's up to you how you lie badly.
Do we have a vehicle, or did we catch a ride with Dr. Butler?
We caught a ride.
Yeah, the golf cart's been impounded.
That's fine. We'll walk. We'll steal another golf cart.
Which is closer? Where are we headed? Wherever Mohawk Mo is, we don't know. And the studios, which would be where we'd get another golf cart, I assume.
The studios are pretty close to the police station. Library is like... So if you think about it, where like the studios are the center of town, right? Hospitals all the way over this way, this side of town, libraries this side of town, police stations like kind of between them as well, closer towards the library, but it would be close to the studio as well.
Okay, well, let's go to the studio, get another golf cart, and then, yeah, save Mohawk Mo.
It's not a big town. Tiny little town.
Let's go.
Big fish.
Let's go.
Let's
We go.
go.
There's no fish in this town. It's
We go.
puppets.
There's a lobster.
Lobsters aren't fish.
But, like, there are sea creatures, is what I'm saying. There could be a fish.
Yeah. I made the world, so I know all the fish.
And they're...
Not even a billy bass.
No.
I'm going to find a fish.
Okay.
I'm going to find Nemo.
So you're heading to the studio to steal a golf cart?
Yeah.
Okay.
And while we do so, we're keeping an ear out for sirens, so we know whereabouts the police may be heading first.
Yeah. You head towards the studio. You okay?
Weren't they cooking, like, a seafood dish on the cooking show?
No, they had chicken.
Yeah, because she like egg. I think it was a stew. Also, seafood doesn't necessarily mean fish.
I'm going to go back and listen to the episode. I think
Shall
one
we?
of them was a fish.
Charlie's putting all the pieces together in his mind.
This case is almost cracked.
That's the actual
Charlie's
problem.
cracked.
The puzzle isn't to do with... He's just like Dr. Melda Butler in Fortnite. He's cracked. He's cranking 90s. The actual case isn't... The fridge is back. The actual case isn't to do with...
Go catch it.
No, it's back. I don't have to catch it anymore. The actual case isn't to do with Alma's disappearance. It's to do with whether or not there are fish in town. That's the main problem here.
Didn't you have caviar?
I definitely did have caviar because I'm wealthy. But that's eggs.
Not fish. Maybe
All
it
right.
came from a different town.
I'll take a...
What came first, the fish eggs or the fish?
I'll take a seat back. Let's just play the game. I'll find the fish later.
Yep.
You can't take a seat. We're walking to the studio.
You guys head towards the studio. As you head towards the studio, it's like definitely the latest you've ever been up, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time you go to bed around 8, probably,
Yeah.
and it's midnight. And the town has this different air at night, something that you're not really used to. It almost feels like, it feels a little bit more, I guess, real on your skin, right? You can almost feel it, the wind brushing against you.
Describing
Ooh.
puppet felt as skin is awful.
Sorry, against your felt.
And or paper.
And you're heading towards the studio, right? So as you head towards the studio, you do hear a wee woo in the opposite direction, heading towards the library.
Good.
Yeah, that's all right. That's where Orange's going.
You get to the studio, and as you get to the studio, you see some people walking around, looking almost like confused, walking around with this sort of like dazed look on their face, kind of like when you wake up in the middle of the night to get a glass of water, and you're not sure like where you are.
No one's ever as dazed as you.
You do see people you recognize. You see people that you like know, right? You see Didi the Dodo. You see the donkey, Caesar. You recognize that donkey from Season Quest.
Yeah.
You see Producer. You see Carrot Head. Like all people that are regularly at the studio. Like they work there, right? And you just see them walking around like very confused.
I'm gonna go over to Dee Dee. Wow.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Dee Dee. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be working, but it's not light outside.
Because it's nighttime. You're meant to be asleep.
But But I'm awake. But I'm awake.
Well, yeah, I can't understand.
Really
you,
hard to say awake. But I'm awake. I'm awake.
Do you want to maybe go home and go to bed, Dee Dee?
But I don't know. I'm supposed to be here because I'm awake.
Guys, we broke Dee Dee. We broke Dee Dee.
We might have broken the town by being awake this late.
Yeah.
All in the name of investigation. For the better. I go up to Donkey Doodah.
Yep. Ambrosia the donkey. is
Ambrosia
name
the
of
donkey.
Donkey Doodah's a good name.
Sorry, Ambrosia the donkey is a name that Cyan gave me. So it has
Ambrosia
to
is
be
a better name, but Donkey Doodah's good.
That's why she does a cooking show. Ambrosia mean food.
It's a dessert.
No, Greek.
But
In Greek, it mean food.
it's also a dessert.
No, in Greek, it mean food.
Give me food.
Hush. Talk to the donkey. Make a friend.
Hey, what's up, Ambrosia? Did you know that your name means food in Greek?
No, it doesn't. Hello. Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, it's me, Caesar. I played Kaiser Canvas. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I think yes, I know that show. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a show just like you.
Yeah.
How's Season Quest going?
Very good. We should be filming, I think, but
I think you're here a little early, don't you think?
yeah.
I mean, look up. The moon's still out. Cheeky.
Yeah.
What do you mean, cheeky?
But I am awake, so I'm supposed to be here filming because I wake up in time to get to work, and then.
Do you still feel a little sleepy, or have you already had your coffee?
No, I feel fine.
Do we drink coffee?
Do we?
Yes. Don't worry. I answered it.
Yeah, you drink coffee. You had a fucking unit.
Yeah.
Who was bad.
Oh, true. Yep.
And ugly.
Yeah, I don't think you work for another couple hours, so maybe just chill out for a bit. You know, you might. You know what? Maybe you're here early to prep ingredients for the show. Maybe that's it, huh?
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, I guess I'll go to the studio and I'll go start sorting that out.
Take it easy, though, huh?
Yeah, and
take it easy.
Yeah, and the donkey heads over. I don't know if the donkey had a voice earlier. I can't remember. That was so long ago. It was weeks. The donkey heads off towards Studio 6 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just sort of like walking on autopilot.
Yeah. I go up to my compatriots and I say, look, I don't think we can help them so much as we can sort of comfort them. There's not much we can say that'll convince them that they're not supposed to be working right now.
Yeah.
So the best we can do is make them feel comfortable. Unless you think there's some of the people here we can get information out of, the best we can do is make them less confused, because we all know that's an awful feeling.
I don't know what to say to make them less confused, though.
Well, there's something you can always tell people that'll make them less confused. Everybody, listen! Do they turn towards me?
Yeah, they all kind of turn around and look at you.
You all know me, I'm Mr. Greyscale. Thank you. Now, I need everybody who knows what they should be doing as part of their studio job at this time of night to get on with it. And anyone who doesn't know what they should be doing to go take a seat over there facing the other direction while we grab one of the vehicles.
Nice.
And everyone sort of looks over at you.
Surely that's a roll. I can't just...
Damn, that's charming.
Yeah, if you want, yeah, you can roll. Go a charm roll. I'll say difficulty 6.
I'm rolling a d6, so here we go.
What you get in one?
I got a 3.
Do you have adversity tokens to spend?
Yes, I have 6 adversity tokens I could spend.
Yeah, so you can spend 3 of those to pass if you'd like.
I will.
Most people like kind of do what you said, where they go sit down and just
face the
wall.
other way.
The only person who doesn't is Producer, who walks up to you guys and is like, "Are we filming Craftostrophe?"
I paused because that hadn't even crossed my mind that maybe we could just get our jobs back, ignore this investigation, and just move on / backwards back into our jobs.
I think the confusion that settled over him this night isn't going to last until the morning. He'll remember that Craftostrophe is cancelled.
I wish they'd realised a few years earlier.
Not tonight, producer.
Okay.
I think you got paperwork to do, don't you?
Yeah, I'll go do some paperwork. Have you guys seen shit. I can't think of his name. Little green guy?
Aww.
No, we haven't.
Well,
You're the little green guy, producer.
Aw.
I pat him on his little cabbage head, leaf head.
I'm rather big.
don't worry. We're looking for him.
Okay. Yeah. Hope we need to get filming soon, right? Okay, I'll go do some paperwork, and he sort of like, he does that thing that people do when they're like trying to wake themselves up, where they like push on their eyes, but because he's a puppet, he just sort of rubs over the ping pong balls, and walks away. And you felt while looking at producer, that it kind of was like he was sleepwalking. You know what I mean? This is someone you guys know quite well.
We should wake him up.
He didn't feel like normal producer. He felt like a guy who was sort of like subconsciously that character.
Did his eyes look normal in terms of, his ping pong balls? Were they the normal pupil shape that are usually painted on them, or are they like spirals as if he's hypnotized or dazed or asleep?
The way that
Are there
producer
tiny little puppet birds flying around their heads?
the way that producer's puppet is designed is he's got like eyelids hanging over these ping pong balls, which have the balls, the dots, and it did look normal. It looked like
Okay.
that.
But he looked sleepy.
He looked very sleepy. Oh, you're gonna have to go bedtime.
This show's awful.
Yeah, I agree. Who would watch a show about puppets doing crafts?
No, who would listen to Season Quest?
I don't.
Can I just ask the fan who said that Charlie is his favorite member of Season Quest? I get it. He's chill and stuff like that. What can the rest of us do to improve?
Here I was thinking you were just going to tell them they're wrong.
No, I mean,
I thought you were going to ask them to stop listening.
I want to be someone's favorite.
I just want to say a big thank you to that, what was it? I hate this. Made my day.
Every single person in Season Quest has been told that they are someone's favorite member of Season Quest except for me.
You're
So
my
I just
favorite.
need someone to tweet that out, please. Please.
You're my favorite, Tom.
That doesn't count. It's like if Cyan said I was her favorite, although she didn't say that. She said that Charlie's her favorite, so it doesn't even fucking matter. It's acidine.
My boyfriend also said that Charlie's his favorite.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Because he's the worst part. Because he's a stupid, dumb American guy, and we're cool New Zealanders.
They're actually, everyone who said it is just homophobic.
That might be it, though. Maybe you have to be a dumb little American guy.
Hello, my name is Charles Leeming.
That's pretty good.
I don't think it was.
No.
Your voice? Or like the American accent?
Neither.
Hey, so we steal a golf cart?
Yeah, you grab one of the golf carts. The keys are just in it because it's a golf cart. Do golf carts even have keys? I think they just press
Yeah,
a
they
button,
do.
they start.
carts have
Yeah,
keys.
they've got keys in them already.
No.
They're on the little hook at the top where you would like do the thing, turn it on. The number plate says SQ149.
Oh, because this is the 149th episode of Season Quest.
Very true.
Tom's planned ahead. It's not true.
It would
not
be.
true.
This would be if this is the next episode. No, it would be 121, right? If this is the episode that comes after the one that's coming out this week.
There's 119
Yes.
up.
Yeah, and this one that I
Yeah,
need
so
to
it'd
do.
be 121.
Yeah. Okay, Season Quest SQ121.
That's crazy, because this is the 121st episode of Season Quest.
I'm going to make a sneaky bonus episode of Season Quest.
A boner episode?
Bonus!
Every episode's a boner episode.
Why? Is that why you're sitting like that? No, guys, I don't have a boner. You get in the golf cart, and where are you driving it to?
Should just drive around until we find Mo, right?
Yeah, maybe follow the sirens if they're...
Yeah. So you'd be heading
Yeah.
towards the library,
If not the sirens, then the paint fumes.
or like heading.
We'll go the long way to the library.
Okay. As you turn the golf cart around, you can see a sort of orange glow in the sky towards the coastline.
Huh?
Sunrise.
Yeah, I get it now.
And you're driving the long way to look for Mo the whole time. You don't see Mo. As you get closer to like the library, you smell a it smells almost like like burning.
Oh, he went hard on the mischief.
And you pull through a clearing, through a street, and you see the library is Inferno. And Inferno. It's not Inferno.
Oh my god, Elliot.
Who? Oh, the squirrel.
That awful
And Origin.
rod puppet.
But mainly Elliot, the little baby.
And hopefully Mohawk Mo didn't decide to do graffiti in the library.
I drive over there. I imagine I'm driving. I am still driving towards it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Remembering that you're afraid of fire.
I'm not gonna go in or anything, but I will go towards it.
You go towards it, and you see the police frogs standing outside, staring at the building, as well as some fireman puppets who are like
Ooh, what do
playing
they
with a
look like?
hose. I think I said this already, and I can't remember what I said. Fozzie Bear.
No idea. Continue.
They look like bears.
Good.
I'll take it.
Group of gay men taking down fires.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think Dalmatians would have been a good one.
Yeah, well, you're not running puppets, are you?
Why have you got so much attitude towards me? I'm not the Twitter account that likes Charlie.
I'm just in a bad mood because everyone's throwing rocks at me. You get to... That's probably why no one likes me, because I don't even have coherent sentences.
Sorry, I like that the Twitter is called I Hate This, or whatever it is, but their first tweet was, I'm a fan of Charlie. Like,
You're
it
a real
wasn't...
negative Nancy on board, huh?
It wasn't I hate Season Quest, or I hate this, or anything else. It was just...
God, I wish their account was I hate season quest. That'd be incredible.
What's up, Tom?
Just trying to think about how I can get fans. I don't know what's going to
Maybe
happen.
stop being so needy.
Play hard to get.
I don't even need fans. I'm cool on my own. I tried doing that. I'm like, I don't even care how many people listen to the podcast. I'm just like having fun with my friends, but then that doesn't work either. People just think that I'm fucking stupid. Maybe I should just tweet, give Tom positive affirmation. Please. Oh, I don't have access to the Twitter. That's right. That's probably why they don't like me, because I'm the lowest valued member.
Charlie didn't get it out of value. Troy did, but Charlie didn't get it out of value. I think I lost a bet. We'll go towards the fire.
Yeah, there's a fire, and you see a group of firemen, bears. They're like putting it out, but they don't have a real fire hose. They're just sort of like holding down on a. It looks like a fire hose, but instead of spraying out water, it just goes like, sprays out like
Paper?
Blue
felt.
confetti?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, confetti. That would make more sense than felt.
They're adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah, and
They
the
have
fire
guns?
burns even more. Huh?
Do they have guns?
No.
Wow, you didn't give the bears the right to bear arms? Okay.
That rule.
They still have bare arms.
They just don't have rights? Okay, Tom.
From the top story or bottom story. How do fires work?
Start at the bottom and then it
bottom
Start
story
from
is-
the bottom, now we're here.
Bottom story like crumbles, and the building starts to cave in on itself.
Alexandria.
You see these firemen and the police, and you also see, thankfully, Elliot the squirrel is standing outside, kind of panicking.
That's a relief.
Kind of like, fire! Oh no! The library is burning down! Oh no!
I go over to him, I was like, are you okay, Elliot?
Does Elliot live there? Because is he now without a home, house, job, everything? Home or house?
It's just, obviously, this is rather unusual. You wouldn't expect to see something burn down. Yes, I suppose it's rather stressful.
Sorry, I just found something that I didn't realize annoyed me until I've got my laptop kind of facing the room just because of where the table is, and Troy and Tom won't stop looking at the levels, and I'm like, get out of my business. which is the reason I didn't say it is because that's so fucking irrational, being like, don't look at my recording.
You did say it, though.
I'm just
Pardon?
checking.
You did say it.
No, but I didn't just tell them off. I gave them the context of that's what I was thinking, but I was aware that it was irrational.
How do I turn down the game? Which way is it? I just think we're a little too loud now. Or I'm a little too loud.
Okay, never mind. It is rational.
Oh, I want it to be easier sounding to Lucy. Fuck. He looks stressed out, but he also doesn't look like he's like. I don't know. He seems the regular level of stressed out. Like he was stressed out when you met him initially. He doesn't seem like he's like a lot more stressed out. He's almost kind of like he's panicked in a way where it's like
It's in character.
you wouldn't understand how this would affect you if this has never happened to you before or happened to anyone. You're kind of just like, there's a fire. But you don't know. He doesn't seem to understand what's like happening. You know what I mean?
I would, unless you have more to say.
No, I'm just sad for him.
Okay. I would like to approach the firefighters.
Sure thing.
Are the police next to the firefighters though, and we're on the run / hiding from the police?
It's okay. They've got other things on their mind. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
talk
so-
to them if not. I'll tell them to check their file and then remind them that we've been found innocent.
We're innocent in their books.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll tell them to go and sit facing a wall.
I go up to the firefighters and I'm like, "Hey guys, you're adding fuel to it. Can you stop pouring confetti into the fire?"
Waka waka. But yeah, we just turning on the hose. We don't turn out the fire, right?
Turn it off.
Okay. Know what Fuzzy Bear sounds like. I don't know what I'm gonna do
It's
for
fine.
that.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. But I didn't want to do Fuzzy Bear for them.
That's
That
fine.
just didn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
They're just dopey little guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Water.
I know you're trying to help and everything, but I'm sure you can see that the more you pour your hose onto this fire, the bigger it gets.
what? But you put water through a hose to
Yeah.
make it.
But there's not water in it.
But water comes out of the hose.
Do you guys have a show?
Yeah, with the firemen.
What do you do when you're not filming? It's okay, guys. I put them on stun.
With the firemen.
They're just gonna sit there and think about it for a while now. Think about what you do when you're not filming.
Yeah, okay, I guess I go to bed. Why am I awake?
All right, problem solved.
I imagine they woke up because of the fire alarms, surely.
And also, I imagine a lot of their shows filmed at night because fire looks better at night because bright. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't expect to put you guys into stunned silence with that.
That's what I did to the firefighters. We have a weapon that we haven't used a lot, and it's just asking people what they do when they're not on show.
I do like the fact that, Lucy, you said fire looks better at night. Like if there was a show where firefighters go to put out the fires, they're the ones who said it.
No, but it's a show, so it's
Yeah,
to make the best thing.
yeah. But like the frogs.
I would assume it was like Police 10-7,
Yeah,
where
it's
it's
like
more
Police 10.
documentary / reality based.
Yeah, but
but
like
what Lucy's-
documentary
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
they're
fake
puppets.
world, yeah.
No puppets.
I just think it's really funny to think about a show about firemen where they go and start their own fires in order to make the show more interesting. They're like, well, make sure it's at night.
Or the opposite of that is they get a call during the day and they're like, "Nah, that won't look good."
I bet there is a show where it's like a fireman with a god complex, where they're setting a lot of the fires, because that's a thing.
In real life, you think there's a show like that?
Chicago Fire and Rescue.
It's like
Maybe.
It's like Dexter, but with firemen.
I
Yeah.
forget what the show's actually called, but it's about Chicago Fire and Rescue, and it's pretty much that.
Shall we just go try find Mo? I don't know what we can do here.
Do we see Origin or not? Orange Gin?
You don't see Orange in.
Is there any screaming coming from inside?
No.
Maybe it's where we put someone where you really wouldn't expect it. We wouldn't expect Lobster Coconutty at Alma's house. We wouldn't expect Origin at the library. Maybe that's why President Pete couldn't leave the police
Because it would burst into flame?
station. Yeah.
Um,
Could that be a thing?
We should ask the frogs if they were here before the fire for a call.
Yes, I don't entirely understand the logic of what you were saying about removing people from their natural places into unnatural places and fires, but talking to the police, now that's something I understand. Let me give them a friendly little wink. I'll promise to betray you a little and we'll be right on our way.
Okay.
No, wait, I don't
Maybe-
need to do that.
Maybe I should talk to them. Delightful. Officers, do you know what happened here?
Well, so we received the call
Yeah.
at 12:01, and we were told there's a few calls around the city. We went out,
What were the other calls?
driving fast, reckless driving.
Yeah.
That's the crime. And also a fire break-in, but the break-in and the fire are seemingly synonymous. Same perp, we believe, perhaps.
Yeah. Was there another call?
No, just those two. I mean,
no.
3, but two
Two
of
of them
them
here.
are the same thing, we believe.
Did you get the break on one or the fire one first?
Break-in first, and as we were arriving, we saw the building aflame.
You can really hear the gears turning in this frog.
Okay.
Thank you for talking to us.
Hey, thank you, Papi Mâché. Good to see you out and about.
Yeah,
Wow. How about that hour, huh?
it's late. Yeah.
Yeah, very late.
Anyway, thank you, and I leave.
Yeah, sure thing.
That was very easy.
It was.
It's frogs.
They're a little stupid. They're little dumb heads.
They're a bit dumb, and I changed the files. It's fine. I know they haven't read them since then, but you know.
But they know if we're out, then that means we're innocent.
Yeah, because we're not in prison.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my theory's wrong. Maybe Mohawk Mo just burnt down the library. It's more anarchist than I thought.
So you yeah. You think that perhaps Mohawk Mo and Iron Jin went to the library together or separately or...
Maybe they both just ended up here. I'm gonna try call Mohawk Mo.
Yes, just in case it was Orange Jin who broke in and then set the fire.
Yeah, it goes beep, 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 beep.
So like the no.
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 Dial. Turn. Phone. What's that noise mean again? Phone off. Phone bad. Phone occupied. Phone bad.
Phone bad.
It's engaged.
Is that it?
Yeah, you
And
say.
engaged is bad.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lucy from Season Quest, and we're anti-wedding.
If you have a fiance, don't.
Fiance.
Fiance. Fiance.
A fancy fiance.
We're pro marriage, anti fiance. Get married instantly.
Get married right now, go.
Elope.
Season Quest. Hello.
The name of season 13.
It would be awful if we had like one of our seasons be just like, because it's like genres and that sort of stuff. We do like Love Island.
See, I think we're gonna do like The Hangover, like it's after a wedding and we can't remember what happened. Like that makes sense. No, Love Island.
The Hangover is not after a wedding.
Right.
Well,
It's after a Vegas.
actually, one character does get married in it.
Well, that's not good. Mo didn't pick up. Phone was engaged or disconnected or something of sorts.
Let's say it was
Something of the
disconnected. I know
sorts.
it means engaged, but I couldn't think of what it meant at the time. Phone not on.
Phone not on.
Straight to voicemail.
Not a good thing.
You, as you like turn away from the fire,
Yeah.
and you've called Mo, you notice like things that are definitely out of place, right? You notice that like there's a puppet walking around, a puppet who's like almost taller than like he seems like he should be, kind of like almost floating. Like feet are, when this puppet walks, like floating for a second before they touch the ground again.
On strings.
Ghost puppet.
Strings.
And like as you watch this, you sort of like, it's almost like your brain is trying to correct it but failing. But like the way that this puppet is moving is very like unnatural, and your brain can't comprehend it. You know what I mean? Incomprehensible.
Incomprehensible, you know what I mean?
Yeah, guys, I'm really smart and smart.
Now, am I the only one seeing that puppet over there doing unusual whatnots with his feet?
No, you're not. I see it too.
It's nearly incomprehensible.
Well, what does that mean?
Couldn't tell you.
Don't understand. This city's creepy at night, but I feel like we'll find good things at night. Do we want to search through all of the Craftostrophe set?
Do we want to talk to this floating puppet?
You can.
Alright.
I'll come as backup if you like, otherwise I can stay with the golf cart.
I'll stay with the golf cart. You can't drive it, so I wouldn't be worried.
Hey, guy. Hey.
You don't get a response.
Hey, kid.
The puppet turns to you, its head like lops to the side, and you don't see anything behind the eyes. Its mouth opens, but nothing comes out.
You're not from around here, are you?
It sort of just continues to stare, and then like shifts around and continues to move forwards.
So this isn't a puppet we recognise from around town? Because I imagine we'd know most of the townsfolk.
I would say you'd recognize the puppet, but it's not acting like the puppet normally does. Like it's almost uncanny valley.
What is the puppet?
Fucking purple monster thing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Very close to like a sort of hairy creature.
Like a Sully type from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, like a Sully type,
But perp.
but perp, and a little bit more like thin and long rather than thick and bushy.
Hey, raise your hand if you can hear me.
It like raises a hand and its wrist hangs limp.
Did you start this fire? Left for yes, right for no.
It raises its right for no.
It raises no hand.
Yeah, it raises its no hand.
Right.
Yeah, correct. Sort of like almost like opens its mouth a couple more times.
I can't hear you, guy.
Looks kind of like confused, but also like not, like
Yeah.
in the sense that it's very physically confused, like confused in a physical sense where it's like moves its head around, but its eyes still don't look like there's anything in them.
Do you know where you are?
It
Left for yes, right for no.
raises its left arm.
Do you know what's going on here?
It looks like tilts its head, raises a right hand, keeps walking.
Where are you going?
No response.
This is like talking to Dr. Butler on his annual day off. It just gets you nowhere and nothing gets done.
He has 1 day off a year.
He's a
Yes.
butler.
Does it look like it's moving in a very like purposeful direction?
It sort of just looks like it's moving.
Purposeful.
Just moving for the sake of moving.
Okay. Well,
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 What do you guys want to do? What's your plan for this? The library burns behind you.
oh, yeah. I turn around and I yell into the fire. How's that for puppet punked, idiot?
we didn't want him to die.
I don't have a very good understanding of the concept of death yet.
I don't have very good, what's the word? Morals.
I thought it was really funny when you asked him to go into the fire, because one of the things that I planned to have happen when you guys left the police station at night was for the library to be on fire, and then you were like, can you go to the library? And I was like,
To be clear, we didn't know it was going to burn down.
yeah, no, I know. I just thought it was funny that it was happening. Charlie keeps doing things accidentally in order to make things happen funny time.
We played R
Special
last
skill.
night, and his fear was dogs, and it was a wolf man, and he couldn't run anywhere. Like, that was his worst stat by an unbelievable amount, and the main thing was we had to run away from him.
Very bad for Charlie and very funny for me. So do you? What do you guys want to do now that you're kind of just free to the world and just walk around and do whatever you want, and some things will happen.
yeah, I didn't have a good opportunity to tell Elliot the squirrel that he was fired.
Yeah, maybe let's not.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to the craft house set? Or, I feel like a lot of this is based around the hospital. I kind of want to really search the hospital more.
Yeah, I'd be keen for either of those.
We haven't seen anyone be injured or taken to the hospital is the only thing, so I'm worried we'll go there and not find anything. But we've been to the catastrophe set, and
the hospital.
yeah, there wasn't a lot going on there.
Well, the craft house set, we didn't really look around. We had a look in our green rooms, but that was before we kind of knew we were investigating and the kind of depths this was all going to. So I think going back with kind of more
Fresh.
understanding eyes.
Should we go to the beach?
Beach. Let's go get away.
Why?
We'll find a wise old fisherman who has knowledge.
I'm gonna go to the studio.
Sure thing.
I start very slowly driving away to make them follow me.
Do you follow?
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah. You get in the
Sure
quick-
Thing is the name of the old fisherman Charlie was going to go meet with.
You drive towards the studio. The people that were told to just sit facing the wall until they knew what they were supposed to do are still just sitting facing the wall.
They'll figure it out.
And as you're driving through, you're seeing more of those like puppets, like the one that was like floating. Ones that sort of just look like they're almost. It's like they've lost a lot of the budget to make them look more real, right? So they're sort of moving with a lot of.
Budget
Rigidity.
cuts.
Everyone's working overtime tonight.
It all looks just a little bit wrong. And again, that wind on your skin and that like feeling that you have through you is feeling like more and more tangible and real against you. And you're heading just to where the
So we're heading just where the craft ostrophy set is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we go.
Yeah, you head to studio. Did we specify which studio you guys were in?
4?
Studio 4?
I've got here that Studio 6 has the craftostrophe extras.
That's where we filmed extra shit.
That was where Season Quest was. Yeah, Studio 4, sure thing. You get to Studio 4, you like wiggle on to open the door and a crook opens up.
Nice.
Everything is still all set up for filming.
Cool.
Hasn't been taken down. Additionally, there are some people just sort of like standing in there, like almost as if they're getting ready to film.
Crew, like we
like
recognize
crew.
from our show.
Yeah, like crew that you recognize from your show. But when you look at them now, before they sort of like had, they look like puppets. They look like they had a form. Now when you look at them, they sort of just look like, almost just like a blank, like slate, like a just a shadowy sort of figure. You can't really discern anything from looking at them.
Things are falling apart pretty quickly.
But even when you look at them, like even though you can't discern any features, you can still recognize that these are the people that worked on your show. You recognize them. You're like, I know that you worked on the show. I know that you were there.
Are any of the writers there?
No, not in the not in that area. Not setting up.
I want to ask someone like art department or someone who would have to do like different things for each episode.
Yeah.
To be like, have you got anything set up for the next episode?
Yeah. You walk up to art department. You say that to them, and they just look at you, and they go back to doing what they were doing.
What are you making?
No response. Just keeps doing what she was doing. She's sort of just grabbing like random assorted props, things that you paintbrush, canvas, all the stuff that you recognize as being part of the show. And everyone sort of is like not really paying attention to you guys on the set. They're just doing their job.
Kind of rude.
I stand where we would stand at the beginning of an episode, and I just kind of start going into like, hello and welcome to Craftostrophe. My name's Poppy Mâché.
My name is a Kaiser Canvas.
And I'm Mr. Greyscale.
And today we're going to talk about the importance of friendship. I'm Lucy. Thank you for listening to Season Quest. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, follow us on Twitter. Troy recently also got the keys, and it's very chaotic, but very funny. And very chaotic. And Tom is never getting the keys.
Okay.